We need a better TMNT day. The Ninja Turtles don't have a great day to celebrate the franchise like other franchises. Super Mario Bros. Has March 10th because Mar 10 looks like Mario, and Star Wars has May the 4th because it sounds like May the Force, like the phrase May the Force be with you. But the Ninja Turtles don't have a cool day or a special day to celebrate. There are 2 days people do celebrate the Ninja Turtles on, but they just don't hit. They're just not memorable. They're not sticky enough. It's not May the Force or Mario Day. So I'm looking for a better TMNT day. The Ninja Turtles are celebrated on May 5th and March 19th, and no one really knows about it. These aren't the best days to celebrate. These are not good days. May 5th is considered the Turtles' birthday. It was the day they first premiered at a Comic-Con back in 1984, and it is not good for a TMNT day. Number one, it's already Cinco de Mayo. It's already another holiday. And also, it's the day after May the 4th. It's a tough act to follow. It just gets washed out every year. No one knows about it. May 5th will always be the Turtles' birthday, but it just doesn't scream TMNT. It's just bad timing for a party. It's like having a costume party the day after Halloween. Next, less known than the TMNT birthday is TMNT Day, March 19th. This goes back to 1993 when the third TMNT movie came out. The LA mayor declared that March 19th is TMNT Day. But what does March 19th mean? 3/19. What does it have to do with Turtles? It's an arbitrary, random day. It's a nice spring day, but it's just the day the third movie came out. It doesn't really mean anything. I like that movie, but do we really want to celebrate the release of the third movie every year? I want a day that means something. I searched around for any sort of obvious pizza day or turtle day or cowabunga day, but there was no obvious connection like March 10th for Mario or May the 4th for May the Force for Star Wars. I even searched for numerical references throughout the Turtles franchise. I thought about 122 1/8 from the first movie. Maybe we could celebrate on January 22nd at 3 a.m., 1/8 into the day. But January 20th is like the most depressing day out of the year, and waking up at 3 a.m. in the cold, in the winter, at the most depressing time of the year, just to say cowabunga didn't really sound fun. I saw someone else suggested April 6th. April, of course, because of April O'Neil, and 6th because April worked as a news reporter for Channel 6 in one iteration of the Turtles. I thought this was pretty good, but it's just not universal enough. April isn't a reporter, she doesn't always work for Channel 6, it's a little bit just for the 1987 series. And then I thought about August 8th, 8/8. The 8th month, the 8th day, and if you look at the number, the 4 circles that create the 8s look like turtle faces. It's the end of summer, it's a nice time of year for a celebration. I thought 8/8 might be pretty good. August 8th, you can draw the 4 turtles' faces in the loops and the circles that make up the 8s. You could also make 2 turtles out of the 2 8s with bodies. How good is my art, by the way? AI art is suddenly not so bad anymore. August 8th is a random day, but at least it sort of relates to the Turtles in some way. You can draw the Turtles' faces, it gives fans a way to engage, it gives people a way to interact with the franchise. Anyone can draw the Turtles' faces on the date. It's like drawing that S that everyone draws. Gives the fans something to do. But I found out the ADL, the Anti-Defamation League, says that 8/8 or August 8th is a bad phrase. It's a hate speech number. It's not good to use. They say that 8 stands for the letter H, because H is the 8th letter of the alphabet. And 8/8 stands for HH, which stands for Heil Hitler, allegedly. Seems like a bit of a stretch if you ask me. A number is a letter and it's an acronym. This is conspiracy theory, paranoid schizo stuff. And I looked at other hate symbols, and 20% of the numbers between 1 and 100 are on their hate speech list. They find that 20% of the numbers between 1 and 100 are hate speech. 12, hate speech. 13, hate speech. 14, hate speech. How can a random number be anti-Semitic? How can a random number be offensive? How can a random number be hate speech? If you ask me, this is a little bit hysterical and paranoid, and everything is offensive, everything's anti-Semitic or racist or sexist. They said 83 is hate speech because it stands for Hail Christ. Hailing Christ is hate speech and anti-Semitic now. Being Christian makes you anti-Semitic, according to the ADL. So honestly, I don't care if they say they're offended by the number 8, or 12, or 13, or 14, or 38, or 43. It goes on and on. These people claim to be offended by everything to try and control your behavior. I'm reminded of The Boy Who Cried Wolf, and it's never enough. They also have other things on here like, it's okay to be white is hate speech. That's hate speech? Saying it's okay to be a race is hate speech? Doesn't make sense to me. Big stretch, so I'm ignoring them. And frankly, I'm ignoring all people who say anything is racist or sexist or anti-Semitic. They don't really mean it. They just say that to try and call you names, to try and control your behavior. They're just labeling you something to deflect legitimate criticism. So I'm ignoring them. I recommend you ignore all people like this as well. Do whatever you want. Also, 1988 was a great year in TMNT history. The Mirage comics, the 1987 show is just taken off. The Playmates toys and more. It was classic era of Turtles. Tato Ruzu had a great string of videos that highlighted this time frame, the Summer of '88 series. 8-8 looks like 4 turtles' faces. 8-8 even looks like 4 pizzas. It's meant to be. August 8th. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Day. People will say why? Because you can draw the 4 turtle faces onto the 2 8s, or 2 turtles onto the 2 8s. It's a great day for Ninja Turtles. It's a great day to celebrate. We need a better TMNT day, and I'm suggesting August 8th, 8-8 Ninja Turtles Day.